proudly covering all of northeastern and central Pennsylvania. This is Eyewitness News at 4:30 in high definition.
Well, good morning on this Monday, October 23rd. I'm Kelly Byrne.
And I'm Chris Langlois. It's Monday already.
I know.
How'd that happen, right?
I know. Weekend flew by.
Flies by. It's funny how that works. So meteorologist Stefano DiPietro is here. We had a beautiful week last week. So how are we looking to kick this one off?
I'm calling this the beginning of the end, as a matter of fact, because this is when the nice weather really does come to an end today. The clouds are going to end up increasing through this morning, and it'll be significantly cooler as we go through the rest of this week. But today, it'll stay rather mild. As you're leaving this morning, temperatures are in the 40s and 50s. Blakesley 55, Frackville at 56, Clark Summit at 43, and Hughesville at 56 as well. The clouds are really already here for the most part, but they're going to continue to thicken up as we go through the remainder of this morning and into this afternoon. Here's your eyewitness weather forecast. Mostly cloudy, breezy, and there'll be a rain shower that pops up later this afternoon. 72 for the high today. Guys, when I come back in a couple of minutes, we're talking about a good soaking rain that's coming for tonight and tomorrow, then a big cool down with the full eyewitness weather forecast.
You're not kidding. It really is the beginning of the end. It
Yeah.
sounds like. So we'll get ready for that. Thanks.
A hit-and-run crash damages several parked vehicles overnight.
This all happened in a Scranton neighborhood, and police responded to Prospect Avenue in the city's south side just before 3:30 this morning. This happened on I-81 in Ryan Township Sunday afternoon. That car was traveling north when it made an abrupt turn, crossing both lanes before striking a guide rail. It then rolled several times, landing on its roof, and the driver was ejected from that car. Police are continuing to investigate.
$1 million. That money comes from local fire companies, county resources, and help from the state.
This is going to give them the training they need to protect the community, and it's money well spent.
Firefighters will be trained to put out fires, but
President Trump is urging House Republicans to take action.
I call it tax cuts. It is tax reform also, but I call it tax cuts. It'll be the biggest cuts ever in the history of this country.
Multiple times while serving as a combat medic with the 5th Special Forces Group Airborne during a battle in Laos, exposing himself to enemy fire to reach and treat the wounded, even after he himself was injured. That's according to Army records.
Army Sergeant Bo Bergdahl faces the possibility of life in a military prison as he's sentenced today. Last week, Bergdahl pleaded guilty to desertion and misbehavior before the enemy. The second charge carries a potential life sentence. He walked away from his post in Afghanistan in 2009, and he said he did it to expose problems and was captured by the Taliban, spending nearly 5 years captive before returning to the U.S. through a prisoner exchange in 2014.
President Trump says he'll allow the release of thousands of never publicly seen government documents related to the assassination of President John F. Kennedy. Trump said in a tweet that subject to the receipt of more information, he will permit the classified JFK files to be opened. The National Archives has until Thursday to release these documents. The Warren Commission investigating Kennedy's killing found Lee Harvey Oswald was responsible for shooting Kennedy while he was riding in a presidential motorcade through Dallas in 1963.
In Tampa, community members marched through the city's Seminole Heights area last night.
I'll think about it. I don't do anything until October 30th.
Oh yeah, I'm the same
that
way.
Person.
1 to 3 months in advance. I cannot believe, how could you do that?
3 months is probably a little
advance?
excessive, unless you have to get some paper mache thing,
I
like
guess
this
so.
elaborate costume.
I've
but
never seen a costume that could have taken 3 months to make.
I don't know.
But
yeah,
maybe that's
but
just
I'll be that guy on October 30th this year.
Oh yeah.
I know it's going to be me again.
I told you before, one time I didn't have a costume, probably an hour before I needed to leave.
What'd you do?
I took a sheet, I cut little holes in it, and I was a ghost. It was perfect. It was great. I could wear
Hopefully it wasn't your
sweatpants
parents'
underneath.
sheet, though. You know.
You know what? They might be watching, so I don't want to answer that.
Never mind.
Well, stay tuned. A full hour of Eyewitness News is straight ahead.
You can stream us live as well. PAHomepage.com.
Proudly covering all of northeastern and central Pennsylvania. This is Eyewitness News at 5 in high definition.
Firefighters are put to the test. The training they're receiving thanks to a new burn building in a local county.
Plus, a welcome home. Members of the Pennsylvania National Guard return from deployment with a greeting from the governor.
Then saying thank you to those who have served. How one community is coming together to spread that message on Veterans Day. Well, good morning on this Monday, October 23rd. I'm Kelly Byrne.
And I'm Chris Langlois. Meteorologist Stefano DiPietro is here. He's going to kick off our 5 o'clock hour, and changes on the way, Stefano.
Big changes, guys.